Good morning, friends. Today's thought is success is the ability to go from failure to failure without losing your enthusiasm. I repeat the thought. Success is the ability to go from failure to failure without losing your enthusiasm. This great thought has been given by a great president, Winston Churchill. This idea emphasizes the setbacks that we always face in our life. Remember, the idea emphasizes that setbacks are normal and necessary part of achieving any meaningful goal. And true success comes from its resilient spirit that always allow you to learn from mistakes and continue to try with unwavering passion and commitment. Friends, there is no denying the fact that often we get a setback with the failure. But really, do we realize that that setback is just a lesson to learn? It is just an opportunity to awaken and just do the work with a resilient spirit and allows ourselves to learn from the mistake and continue to try with unwavering passion and commitment. There are students, who get less marks in exam, or sometimes they are not able to crack the competitive exams. They are disappointed. That disappointment should not be, there in their mind, because they should always keep in their mind that it is just an opportunity to learn from the mistake and restart. The fact that failure is a stepping stone, the thought suggests that failure is not the opposite of success. Many of the students, many of the parents think that if the child has failed in one attempt, he will never succeed. No, it is just a stepping stone, and it is not opposite of success. It is rather an integral component of the path to succeed. Every mistake of is an opportunity to learn, adopt, and improve. So, friends, we should not be upset with failures. There are people who always get upset with failure. They just think that failure is going to, affect our mental setup. No, no, no. Your mental makeup, your mindset will simply be defeated for a second. But as soon as you think that failure is a stepping stone to your success, there are innumerable examples in our life that there are students who have failed in 5 continuous attempts in UPSC exam, and the sixth attempt they have succeeded, and they have topped rather the number of candidates appearing in UPSC exam. Not of UPSC, any other exam. If it even if it is a school exam and you have got less percentage of marks, suppose you have got 50% marks, it doesn't mean that you have failed to get 90%. It means that you have to improve. So keep in mind that failure is a stepping stone, and with the great thought, go on working, because failure is just not opposite of success. It is rather an integral component of the path to success. Every mistake that you learn from failure, that you have to adopt and improve. Perseverance and resilience are the two key factors. There are people who often think of failure in a different manner. But if you are having perseverance and resilience, the true success doesn't come from never failing, but from the inner strength to rise after every fall. See, the brave people have fallen several times. They have failed several times in their life, but they have again risen after every fall, and they have tried to face the challenges. It is all about developing a resilient attitude that allows you to keep moving forward despite all the challenges. Challenges are bound to come in life. Life is full of challenges. Does that mean that you should surrender to the circumstances? No, you should never surrender to the challenger. Rather, you should face with enthusiasm and try to work hard. Enthusiasm as a driving force. There are students who lack enthusiasm, who lack self-esteem. That is the problem where the teachers and the parents must have to look into. Well, as soon as a child lacks enthusiasm, make him motivated to go forward and work hard, because enthusiasm works as a driving force to success. The key element in this quote is that the ability to maintain your enthusiasm throughout your, studies time, throughout your career time. It is a passion. It removes all the setbacks and it becomes a leading part of your life. So motivation and encouragement, enthusiasm are key points for success in life. A continuous journey. Success is just not one time achievement. It is a continuous journey. You have achieved one part of the success, go for the second part, go for the third part. Keep on moving from one step to another step, because as soon as you reach the goal of life, you'll realize that yes, I have now come to that point. So the continuous journey, success is a continuous journey. The thought frames of success as a continuous journey emphasizes that we should not depend on a single event or destination of life. We should keep on moving to next destination. It also highlights the importance of the process, the learning process. The lessons that we learn every day in our constant effort must not stop. We should always try to keep on learning every small lesson from every mistake and correct that mistake and try to adopt resilience in a spirit that is very powerful to drive your enthusiasm to final success. So you must have an optimistic approach and determined mindset. Always have a determined mindset. There are people in this world who have some sort of weakness. Their mindset is not as strong as it should be. They always get deviated to some other path, and the temporary hurdles that come in their life, they just take it as a permanent hurdle, and their spirit and enthusiasm disappear. So there's a need to determine mindset and urge individuals to have challenges. These challenges are temporary hurdles in life that can be removed with your efforts and your capabilities. Remember, never doubt your capability, never underestimate your capability. You are capable of performing all the things, you are capable of performing all the important things in your life, and you are capable of achieving any great success in life. So, friends, success is just defined as a continuous journey. It is just an event of failure from failure, but eventually success is just a continuous journey, and it has to go on. It has to keep on moving with one step of success to the other step, and the enthusiasm has to work as a driving force of success in life. It is always believed that this essence of this thought is that the powerful idea encourages us to be optimistic, determined, and also having an urge to move ahead despite all the hurdles in life. And that is what I want to emphasize. So, friends, always keep on moving from one step of success to another step. Keep on learning from your failure, because failures are the stepping stones of success. That is what I wanted to say. This is Eddie Singh on the channel Easy English by Eddie Singh. Thank you. Have a nice morning.